Customer Care Course Introduction. Excellent customer care is more than answering questions. It's how an organization earns trust, resolves problems, and turns everyday interactions into loyalty. This course gives learners the practical mindset, language, tools, and workflows to deliver consistent, high-quality service across channels: in-person, email, chat, phone, and social. It blends soft skills, empathy, listening, tone, with structured methods: SLA management, root cause analysis, service recovery, and feedback loops, so teams can perform confidently, even under pressure. Welcome to Foundations of Excellent Customer Care. Over the next hour, we'll focus on the 3 things customers care about most. 1, feeling understood. 2, knowing exactly what happens next. And 3, never needing to chase us for updates. You'll learn a simple structure you can use on phone, chat, email, and face-to-face. The goal is to keep conversations calm, clear, and productive, even when the issue is messy. Think of today as building service muscle memory. We greet with warmth, diagnose quickly, set real timelines, follow through, and close the loop so the customer can relax. We'll practice real wording you can steal and compare before-after examples, because sometimes the difference between polite and actually useful is 1 sentence and a timestamp. By the end, you'll have a repeatable playbook you can rely on, especially on the days when the queue is long and everyone needs help at once. By the end of this module, you'll be able to tell the difference between a need, a want, and an expectation, and shape your response accordingly. Need: I can't log in. The right response removes the block fast. Want: please call me instead of emailing. The right response respects their channel preference. Expectation: I need this fixed today. The right response sets a realistic time and sticks to it. You'll guide conversations with our open care model so nothing gets dropped. You'll upgrade your writing: searchable subjects, 1-screen emails, and 1 clear call to action. You'll also adapt your style. A new customer may need context and reassurance. A repeat customer wants momentum. I see last week's ticket. Let's finish this now. For a technical customer, add links and detail. For a non-technical customer, give a short, plain language path. And when someone is stressed, you'll reduce choices, slow the pace, and confirm in writing so they don't have to remember it all. Here's the big shift. Service fulfills a request. Care reduces effort. When effort goes down, satisfaction and loyalty go up. Customers judge us less by perfection and more by how easy we make things. Refund example. Service: I'll submit it. Care: I've submitted your refund. Funds should reflect by Friday. I'll email your reference number in 15 minutes, and I'll check Friday morning to confirm it's cleared. The second version answers the next 3 questions before the customer asks them. When will it happen? How will I know? Who's responsible? Delivery example. Service: we'll resend your order. Care: I've booked a priority replacement for tomorrow by 10:30. I'll send the tracking link within 20 minutes. If anything slips, I'll call you first. No need to contact us again. In this course, we'll apply the less effort lens to our words, our process, and our follow-through. Customer perception is shaped in a few moments of truth. First response: do we acknowledge quickly and set a time for the next update? First handling: do we take ownership and outline the path? Complaint handling: do we stay calm, specific, and time-bound? Follow-up: do we close the loop without being prompted? A strong first response sounds like, thanks for reaching out. Here's what I'm doing in the next 30 minutes and when you'll hear from me again. During complaints, clarity and ownership sound like, I'm taking this from here. I'll call you by 14:30 with courier confirmation. Follow-up cements trust. Just checking. Did the replacement arrive and work as expected? Nail these 4 moments and customers feel looked after, even if the original issue was painful. Use the listening loop. Hear, paraphrase, confirm, progress. Try. Thanks for explaining. To confirm, the courier delivered to the wrong address yesterday and you need a replacement before Friday, is that right? If yes, move immediately to progress. Great, here's what I'll do next. I'll book a replacement now and send the tracking link within 20 minutes. Empathy matters most when it is paired with action and time. Instead of "that's unfortunate," say, "I can see this affects your event. I'll get a replacement out today and confirm the ETA by 11 a.m. Instead of "we apologize for the inconvenience," say, "you've already invested too much time. I'll carry it from here and update you by 3 p.m. On technical calls, I know this is blocking your work. I'll stay with you through the reset. This takes about 3 minutes. If the error returns, I'll do the token reset on my side and retest with you. Empathy that moves the situation forward is what customers remember. Tone is a tool. We can change the energy of a conversation with a few swaps. Replace "we can't" with "here's what I can do right now." Replace ASAP with a real time, like by 3 p.m. today. Avoid blame. Describe the process and solution instead. On phone calls, slow your pace slightly and add confirmation checks. Does that plan work for you? Smile. The listener hears it. For chat, remember short, complete thoughts. Checking status now, about 60 to 90 seconds. I'll propose the fastest option. For email, make it skimmable. A clear subject, short paragraphs, bullet steps, 1 CTA, and a clean signature. Subjects that help. Action, replacement order number 48321, ETA confirmation, or update login fix done by 14. These are searchable and set expectations before the message is opened. Use this 5-part structure to keep messages short and powerful. Greeting plus acknowledgement. Hi Lerato, thanks for flagging the login error. 1-line summary. I've verified your account and reset the token. Steps with owner ETA, you'll receive a link within 2-3 minutes. Please set a new password. What we need, if you still see error 403 Rand, reply here. No new ticket needed. Close contact. Kind regards, Thandi, customer care. Another example, delivery. Hi Sam, I've arranged a priority replacement for tomorrow by 10:30. I'll send the tracking link within 20 minutes. If your availability changes, reply here and I'll update the courier. Musa. This structure forces clarity. One problem, a few steps, a real time, and exactly how to respond. When rewriting long messages, keep the essentials and bold critical details, order numbers, dates, times, links. OpenCare is your backbone for any interaction. Oh, open warmly. You're through to Musa. May I confirm your order ending 342? P. Probe. What outcome do you need and by when? What have you tried so far? E. Explain the path. Here's what happens next and who owns it. N. Navigate options. Offer 1 or 2 good choices, not 6. C. Confirm details and times. Restate the plan, address, and ETA. A. Action. Do the thing. Log accurate notes and tags. R. Reassure and recap. Quick written summary so they don't have to chase. E. Evaluate. What did we learn? Tag the cause. Share a fix idea. Mini example. I can ship a replacement for tomorrow or process a refund today. Which do you prefer? Great. Replacement to your office tomorrow. I'll send tracking within 30 minutes and I'll check back tomorrow morning. I'm also flagging the missing fragile label to the warehouse so this doesn't repeat. Run OpenCare on every interaction and you'll sound consistent and confident. Let's practice 2 quick turnarounds. Phone. Rough. You'll have to call billing. Better. I'll check your billing status now. If we need billing, I'll introduce you and stay on the line to hand over the context. Email. Rough. We're looking into it. Better. An engineer is reviewing by 2 p.m. I'll confirm the outcome by 2:30 p.m. If anything slips, I'll call you first. Now pause and rewrite 1 phone line and 1 email from your own work. Add a specific time promise and a final line telling the customer what to do if something changes. For example, if you don't receive the SMS by 11:15, reply here and I'll trigger it manually. Adapt to the person in front of you. New customers, give context. Here's what will happen and why. Repeat customers, acknowledge history. I saw your ticket last week. Let's finish this today. Non-technical, keep it plain, show where to click. Technical, add the why plus a link to deeper docs. Stressed, reduce options to 2, slow the pace, and send a recap in writing. Before you hit send or end the call, run the 6-point check. 1 clear next step for the customer. Ownership with a real ETA. Plain language, no jargon or acronyms without meaning. Exactly 1 CTA. Ticket notes complete. Tags, attachments, evidence. Follow-up scheduled if needed. This takes 10 seconds and prevents reopens. In your LMS, you'll find 4 practical helpers. 10 empathy starters. Lines like, you've already spent too much time on this. I'll carry it from here and update you by 3 p.m. A plain language checklist. Short sentences, 1 idea per line, bold the key data. An email and chat style guide. Before-after examples, subject patterns, closings. The OpenCare Pocket Card, all 8 steps at a glance. Save them to your desktop or print and keep them at your station. Agents tell us these cut handle time and reduce reopens because messages get clearer and timelines get explicit. Let's end with action. Write down one phrase you'll use today to lower heat. Maybe, here's what I can do right now, and I'll confirm by 3 p.m. Or, I'll stay with you through the reset. This takes about 3 minutes. Then write down one change that will reduce customer effort in your process. Perhaps always sending the tracking link, adding a recap line after calls, or offering 2 clear options instead of many. Small, consistent changes compound quickly. When everyone on the team reduces effort and makes timelines explicit, customers notice and they